I'm Corey Smith with Pack Pride, here with Michael Clark, football analyst for Pack Pride. Michael, NC State, we got to see their first fall camp. We kind of talked about this before this anyways, going into it, but based off of what you've heard over the summer and entering fall camp, just your thoughts on who might be some X factors on the offensive side of the football first.
Well, Hollywood Smothers has gotten a lot of attention in the preseason, and for good reason. He's probably going to be one of the best running backs in the ACC, probably one of the more explosive players in the country. But behind him, you have Duke Scott, redshirt freshman, spent time on the scout team last year, was a prolific high school running back in Georgia. I think he is really ready to take the next step. Really put together, physical downhill guy, not big from a stature standpoint, only about 5'9", 5'10", but like I said, really put together. I think it's going to be a nice compliment to Hollywood. And let's be honest, Hollywood doesn't need to touch the ball 25, 30 times a game. You've got to find a way to get somebody else involved in the backfield. And it feels like Duke Scott is primed to make a big impact.
I'm going to go with Teddy Hoffman, guy that's probably going to be behind Terrell Anderson in this slot to start the season. But Terrell Anderson, Keenan Allen, Keenan Jackson that we know are a little bit more of proven commodities going into the season. Yes, they're freshmen, rising sophomores, but if I'm looking for somebody that is a true freshman coming into this whole thing, I'm going to go with Teddy Hoffman, a guy that we've heard a lot about since he got in the spring and really made an impact there. On the defensive side of the football, who are you going with, man?
It's got to be Brian Nelson for me, the corner from North Texas. NC State was decimated by the attrition last year, whether it's from graduation or the transfer portal. Big late pickup for them. The highest ranked kid in their transfer portal class was an all-conference player in North Texas. They need him to play at that level here. It is imperative for them to find a corner that they feel like can match up with the best receiver on every team on a weekly basis. I think Devon Marshall is a solid player, but in terms of upside potential and moving forward and what they need, Brian Nelson II is a guy to me.
All right, if I'm going over to the defensive side of the football, I'm going to go with a guy in Kian Sloan that I think has a chance to make an immediate impact. He was somebody that NC State got during the spring transfer portal window, so they didn't get a chance to see him during spring camp, but everything we've heard out of summer workouts and leading up to the fall has been rave reviews on him. So I think he'll be a guy that makes an impact, especially at that stand-up edge position, potentially for NC State if they roll with that. So that'll be a big impact player in this new DJ Elliott scheme.